Red, recognize the gentleman from New York, Mr. Molinaro.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Mr. Whitaker. We welcome your leadership. It goes without question. The FAA, in at least my estimation, and many others, has been in need of leadership, and certainly FAA reauthorization critically important. We're hopeful the Senate moves earnestly, and that we can move that bill to law. Without question, Americans have witnessed too many alarming incidents, from aircraft employee treatment to aircraft safety and passenger experience. I appreciated participating in the briefing last week regarding the door plug incident, and look forward, obviously, to the NTSB report and FAA's reaction and response. On the topic of safety, I was very happy to see in your testimony a reference FAA rulemaking on drug and alcohol testing for foreign repair stations. One of the first bills I introduced was the Global Aircraft Maintenance Safety Improvement Act, which ensures parity of safety protocols between domestic and foreign aircraft maintenance, you're familiar with. I'm very happy to say this provision has been included in the House-passed FAA reauthorization, and I'm hopeful that it will remain a part of final law. In the area of, in particular, both treatment of aircraft employees and passenger experience, supporting mental health and breaking down barriers is a top priority of many of ours. It's why I joined Chairman Garrett Graves, in urging the FAA to modernize its mental health protocols and take immediate steps to dismantle barriers that discourage individuals from seeking care. I do appreciate in your testimony that you referenced the FAA's Mental Health and Aviation Medical Class Aviation Rulemaking Committee. I certainly, as do others, urge swift release of the report that comes from that committee, and ask, sir, for your commitment here today in supporting making mental health and the treatment, in particular, of aircraft employees a top priority within FAA's regulatory environment.
Yes, sir, it is a top priority, and I think it's long overdue to update the approach to mental health and just treat these as health issues and have a clearer path to treatment and get people back in the cockpit as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we certainly acknowledge the rise in mental health concerns across America. They are made even more dangerous in confined environments like aircraft, and certainly men and women who are flying or participate in keeping us safe in that arena deserve adequate care. So I certainly look forward to the progress and urge swift action. Another question that I just wanted to touch on as it relates to advanced air mobility, a topic that we all have focused on pretty acutely. Can you provide us a timing on the powered lift SFAR? As far as you know, the FAA committed, as far as I know, committed to completing it in 2024. I'm certainly interested, as in others, in hearing your insights and hearing what stage of development the SFAR is in.
So that rule is under development, and we do expect a final rule by the end of the year.
Thank you, Mr. Whitaker. I want to reinforce my support of your efforts. In response to a comment and question from my colleague from Massachusetts, I just would note the FAA, when it desires to, has a great deal of influence on landside activity at airports. Having managed one, I know that firsthand. And certainly when there needs to be FAA clarity, I encourage it. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I yield the balance of my time to Mr. Nails.